Hello, hello, all you beautiful faces. Well, obviously, as you can see by the backdrop, the sun is going down. And I'm telling you, for some reason, I don't know what is going on with my computer, but it is not allowing me to go to the settings to change anything. And so I am literally going by my little light that barely does anything, but boy, without my little light here and my light in the background, it just looks black in the back. And so it's just kind of weird how it just, I'm just having problems with this new camera, and I'm so bummed because I am past the return date, of course, on Amazon. But whatever, I mean, it's like, oh my gosh, it is what it is. But so today we are talking about this little company called Yes Oh Yes. Oh man, I'm telling you, if it wasn't for the palette that was coming next month, I would be unsubscribing. And let me show you why. You guys know from my video last month, any of you who saw it, they lied to us about the price of the palette in there. They marked it up by I don't remember how much, but they have this tendency to over dramatize the prices and the value of the items that they put in their bag. This month we only got 4 items. I'm just going to go ahead and start with the palette. This is it. It has a little sleeve. It's out of the sleeve. I'll show you what it looks like in the sleeve. This is what it looks like from the side. It's a cute little holographic thing, but it is like literally light as a feather. It feels like one of my China Beauty Glazed palettes. Now you guys know I don't beat around the bush when it comes to details about the stuff that comes in my thing, in my monthly subscriptions, or even the things that I buy. But this is the palette. Now, first of all, notice that you can see this magnet sticking through because the paper is so thin and cheap that the magnet shows. Okay, that's pathetic. I'm sorry. Number 2, there's an indentation because the paper's so thin that when the magnet hits the other magnet, it leaves an indentation in the paper because the paper is wafer thin. I have never in my life, and I'm wondering if I've got a Beauty Glaze palette super close that I can grab. I know I have one close, but it's a matter of finding where it is. Okay, here's a You Can Be palette. This is like $6. Look, you can't see any magnet on here whatsoever. And look at the thickness. Like, this is Naked Cosmetics. This thing is heavier than this. Look at put it this way. The Emancipation palette is actually thicker than the palette, than this one. This feels heavier. It is heavier. Okay, here's Beauty Creations. This is what we got last month in Yes Oh Yes. Okay, there's obviously a magnet right here because it sticks. Now this has a mirror. The palette did come broken, but I didn't even complain because I felt like it wasn't enough, and I just one of those type of people. If it's not ruined, then I'll still use it, and why make the company send me another one? No big deal. This has a mirror. This has got a magnet right here. There's obviously a magnet right here, but the paper's so thick it does not do it. Look. Okay, obviously there's a magnet, or else I'd be able to flip it just open, but it's sticking. $17. Highest price. look at the difference in these palettes. Oh my goodness. It's like really Naked Cosmetics. They claim that this palette is worth $32. Okay, so what did I do? I went right online and here's what I found. On their site, it is $29 right now. They claim they sell it full price for $39, which I don't believe for a minute. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. I don't believe a company can sell this crap for $39. This is the cheesiest, cheapest looking palette I have gotten in ages. And I love the colors of the highlighters. I love the highlight. I love getting something different. But let me show you right now. My daughter noticed it immediately. She was like, this is the cheesiest looking palette I've ever seen. This right here is crooked. The metal is sticking up right here. My nail is hitting metal. Yeah, I just hit the powder, but oh well. I don't honestly give a crap. But it's completely lopsided. Like it's not even stuck down in the tray properly. So, here's a swatch. It's see-through. I don't, now, let me give it another go. Look, it's still see-through. I know you guys are maybe not picking it up as much as I can see here, but I can still see skin. Skin. Look, it's shining. I know it's not, but I can still see every line, every fingerprint. Now this is the nicest one. This is the only one I can't see skin on. This one I can see tons of skin on. Again, it's muddy looking. I can see there's my fingerprint, like lines in between. And then the last color is my favorite of all of them. And that's actually pretty good, but I can still see my skin through this swatch. So, now I'm not going to be able to do this one. So, here's the swatches. Now, those don't look too bad. I'm not going to lie. They don't look too bad. The swatches looked far worse on my fingers than it does on my skin. Here is the other color. Okay, how do I do that? There we go. There's the other color right there. They're very pretty. I'm not going to lie. I absolutely... Now, I'm not going to put green here. I'm not. Ever. Never. I don't care. I don't celebrate Halloween because I'm a Christian and it's a demonic holiday. I will not put purple on my cheeks. I will use this one. I will use the gold. And those are the only two I would use on my cheeks. Otherwise, I would maybe use them as shadow toppers, maybe something to blend out my shadows, or just use it as a shadow altogether. But the packaging is pathetic. Pathetic. I mean, there is no way on God's green earth, I don't care if I was a billionaire, if I went into the store and saw this palette, would I pay $39 for it? I wouldn't give you $10 for it because that's how cheap it looks. To me, it's something I should get from China for $3.99 because I can get this all day long from China for $3.99, every single one of these colors. And anybody who does not believe me or thinks I'm being critical, go on AliExpress. Please, people. I don't understand how these companies can send out crap like this and expect us to pay that much money for it just because it's Naked Cosmetics. Maybe some bonehead will, but I won't. I would never do it. And if it didn't come to me in a $14 a month subscription, I would never, ever buy it. Never. Oh, goodness gracious. Aesthetica. Really. 3 brushes. And let me just open this up and show you. Aesthetica. I don't give a crap what your name is. I don't care how popular you are. But $15 for a spoolie when I can get them all day long for $1? You've got to be kidding me, people. You've got to be like this. I feel like there should be like a camera and they're going to pop out and be like, ah, candid camera. They claim that these 3 brushes are worth $45. No, 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 no. And then look at like a tiny little eyeliner brush. Where? Really? Someone's going to pay $15 for this because it's Aesthetica? Then that person is a knucklehead. Because you can go right down to Target and get them for $1 and they'll be just the same quality. To me, it's utter foolishness. And then an angled, I mean, come on. If you're going to try to sell me that 3 brushes are worth $45, then they should be like big, poofy blenders. I mean, there should be some good brushes, but this is a joke. I'm sorry. And it's a bad one at that. Then, not only do we get 1 lip thing, but we get 2. 4 items in this month. This is Cella. This is Naughty Nude Lipstick Pencil. And it is like a peachy nude. I'm not going to open it because I just got another amazing nude pencil that I just won't. The pencils to me are stupid. These things, the lids come off so easy. And then they end up getting all over your purse if you carry them with you. And then there is this one. This is the Glow by Glory. Whatever. In the same color that they've been sending out for like 3 years. I mean, it's a pretty color. It is like a really warm nude. But again, look at what the inside of this thing came looking like. It looks like 14 people swatched this thing, and I have not done it. What I do is I pull it out and I look. This is what it looked like when I opened it. It looks like 20 of the girls that worked in their shipping department opened my lipstick thing and tested it and swatched it on their arms and then put it back in my bag and sent it to me. That is disgusting. I'm sorry, but it's disgusting. And you can clean lipsticks and but you cannot sanctify these things other than with prayer. But I'm sorry, but that's nasty. It's nasty. Nothing should come to a customer looking like that. It should come with absolutely 0 lipstick on the rim because it should look brand new. So I let the broken palette go last month, but I am not going to let this one go. I am going to make them send me another one of these because I just refuse to put on my mouth something that looks like 14 to 22 people's samples. It's disgusting, and it should never look like that. And then I'm going to send them a copy of this video, letting them know how much I adore this month's bag. But if it wasn't, I'm serious, if it wasn't for the IBY palette that we're getting next month, they would not have my business anymore because that is just beyond me. It's just beyond me. But this is yes, oh yes, and I would say yes, oh no. I would say don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But the IBY palette that is coming next month is amazing, and their palettes are wonderful. It's one of my favorite companies of the lesser costing palettes. I'm not kidding. I think they're just, it's one of my favorite formulas. I love their palettes. So I'm literally holding on to get that palette. So it is what it is, but love you guys. Hope that God keeps you safe in this crazy world we live in, and I hope you have an amazing week. Bye.